Today we've got Kenton from War on Betty. Kenton, I'll be honest, I've never interviewed somebody that looks like they just escaped from prison, but here we are. You did the thing. I don't know if it was Alcatraz or wherever it was, but you did it,
It's
and
very
here
Charles
we are.
Bronson, or not Charles Bronson. Who's the guy that Tom Hardy played in that one movie where he's like fighting people in prison?
That was Bronson.
It was Bronson. Okay,
Yeah.
It's not Charles Bronson though. What's his first name? Charles Bronson's an actor.
Yeah, it is. Yes, Charles or Charlie. Yeah,
something like that.
something
Okay,
like that.
Yeah, you kind of have that look going. I just realized that.
I usually get like Orange County real estate agent, but I'll take it.
Is that what they look like?
Yeah,
I
the
just
ones
worked with a
behind
real estate
bars.
agent here in the Twin Cities. It doesn't look anything like you. I'll just be honest. And I feel like I kind of know a few of them, and they look nothing like you.
Yeah, I just
That's
do things
amazing.
a little differently, I guess. When I sell
Yeah,
houses.
I guess you just look like a Minnesota inmate.
Yeah,
That's a good look. It's a good look.
I
for
mean,
the senior.
I'd rather you look like that than a Minnesota real estate agent, to be honest.
love it.
So, are you actually a realtor as well?
No,
Okay, I was
I'm
gonna
not.
say.
No, I'm terrible with all that stuff. Yeah, as far as like being a salesman, I'd be like, can you afford this? Do you want it? Sign here. Like yeah.
Yeah. You're very
Yeah.
straightforward. You can't lie to people, is what you're saying.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
probably why
Yeah.
you look like you're in prison.
Right.
You gotta sell that. You gotta sell that judge, right?
Oh, you know what it is? It's like Dr. Robotnik from the modern.
You know what? Some people have been in some of our in the comment sections. People put like the gifs, whatever you call
Yeah.
them, and it's
Yeah.
him.
Oh, that makes total sense. But it's the Jim
Yeah,
Carrey.
yeah,
It's the
yeah.
Jim Carrey version, though, right?
What's that?
It's the Jim Carrey version, though, right? Not the
Yeah.
cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you're a pretty strong looking dude. You don't look like a tubby cartoon. That's not what I'm saying. Yeah.
Well, I appreciate it. Yeah.
I'm just like I feel like this is not taken as a compliment. The compliment is I want you on my side. Like if I were to end up in prison, I'm trying to say,
Yeah.
you're the guy that I want on my side, so I feel like I at least get lunch the next day.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, come with me.
All right, like that's the compliment I'm trying to give to you right now.
I love it. This is awesome.
Love it.
Okay. War on Betty is awesome. Mason and I are digging it big time all the way through. Like the music, the image, everything. Lyrically,
Yes.
It's a lot of fun. I feel like it harkens back to a different kind of heavy music that I can't put my finger on. Almost like Andrew WK.
Interesting.
Like it's got like a little bit of like a party vibe to an extent, or like
Sure.
It's got that driving beat. Almost every song has got a driving beat at some point that feels very danceable. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean we don't we don't like focus too much on like I think we just end up kind of gets a little dancey. Nate Navarro, he and I run the band War on Betty. He's the drummer from Cobra Starship. And so we're like very influenced by, great rhythm, something to get your toes tapping. But yeah, I mean, most of the guests you've had on, we've, been inspired by so much, like the Chariot.
Hell,
I don't know if you've had any of Every Time I Die folks, but definitely
no,
that.
but we'd like to. We'd like to.
Yeah.
I know about any of them. Just saying.
Yeah.
No, I appreciate the compliments. It's a ton of fun. We've got a lot more coming that we're excited to show everybody.
I love it. Yeah. To me, it's almost like you guys are having the most amount of fun. your music videos alone, if people haven't heard, if our listeners haven't heard or seen the music videos from War on Betty, do yourself a favor right now, like literally pause this. I don't care if you come back to it or not. Pause this and go watch because they're amazing. I feel like they say everything that you need to know about War on Betty right now. They're so much fun. Like I've watched each one at least 10 times.
Oh, wow. Wow. Appreciate it.
But that means that you're putting a lot into like not just the music, but the image of this. And a lot of it is like selling you as an individual. So you might not be a good salesman because you can't lie to people, but you are a great salesman for this band because you are an enigma of sorts.
You're definitely not lying about this band.
Yeah, you're not lying.
I'm not lying about the band. No. Yeah, no, Nate and I love making music videos. That's the thing. Yeah, we want the whole package to come together. It's like, yeah, we love all different kinds of heavy music and but we take it seriously, but it's like we want to have fun with it, like you said. Like we want it to be, it's not a joke, but
Right.
The lighter side of things is just get crazy. And yeah, we want to always make our music videos interesting,
Hell yeah.
not just put something out there that's visual because you need to. It's like we want to create an experience, same with live. So
But I would say like I've seen a lot of great music videos in my life, but a lot of times those music videos are paired with some pretty subpar music, right? This is not subpar music. This is music I would listen to for enjoyment often, and I do. And I think the pairing of those two things is essential. Like it's clear that you're not just trying to sell one part of the band. You're like, hey, we're the total package, and that has to do a lot with you as an individual, I think.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Mason,
sorry, is it still echoey?
No, you're good.
Oh, you're
Okay,
good.
cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
Yeah, I think
right.
what it reminds me of, and yeah, I don't know if you're familiar with this band, A Plea for Purging, but A Plea for Purging was like super like metalcore band from like the 2010s.
Very
It's one of
genty.
Cullen and I's favorite bands of all time. But all of their music videos were always really hilarious, but not in a way that like demeaned the music. Like the music in and of itself like stood on its own, and it
Right.
just the music videos just like accompanied it in a way where it was like, wow, this is really fun, and the music is incredible. And I don't know what, like, as soon as I saw your guys' like music videos, that's the vibe I got from War on Betty. Was the music in and of itself stands on its own, and the music videos just like accentuate it in a way where it's like, this is so much fun. And I get so many fun vibes from this where I'm like, well, of course I want to like stage dive to this. Like I want to like dance around and be silly when I like listen to this. Like that's the vibe I get from this. And so anyway, it just reminds me a lot of like A Plea for Purging. Obviously Cullen will appreciate that. A lot of our listeners will appreciate that, but it just has like that kind of like similar vibe of like the music in and of itself stands on its own, and the music videos just make this like really fun vibe.
Oh, that's a massive compliment. Thank you. I've heard of them, but I don't think I've listened.
Oh,
to
dude,
them.
you gotta listen to their stuff, and you gotta watch their music videos
Yeah.
because they're so much fun.
Absolutely.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, I was actually going to bring up the exact same point that Mason just brought up. That was very reminiscent of A Plea for Purging videos and stuff like that. But the thing that I want to bring up is you personally, Ken. You have a quality about you that is intangible. It is ethereal almost to an extent. Like you have like this real tough guy kind of look to you, but you also have like this really sweet, almost effeminate nature as well. At least in the music videos, I'm dying to see you live because I'm sure you have a lot of the same panache about you. Is that something that you have decided to design intentionally, or is that just you?
That's just me. Yeah, I've always been. Excuse me, my allergies are awful. I've always been like a pretty extreme, like on both ends. Like I grew up like a choir nerd, but I was also a wrestler and rugby player.
Hell
Played
yeah.
in the school band, played the xylophone and percussion, took piano. So it was like
Reminds
I
me of
never
our.
quite into.
What was the guy that you graduated with, Cullen? That was the like violin player that was also like an all-state wrestler.
Oh yeah, Scott Stone.
Yeah, Scott Stone.
Scott
Yeah,
Stone. That's a freaking.
Yeah, he was both a
That's a
like
name.
all-state like violin player, and also he was like an all-state wrestler in Cullen's grade.
Wow,
and he was totally jacked.
Yeah, he was so
cool.
jacked.
that's awesome.
Yeah, but
What's he
kinda,
doing now?
He's a teacher and a wrestling coach now. So
I got to get him to play in War on Betty. At least like have like
dude, for sure. I guarantee
Some
you he
ki-
would do it too.
yeah, that'd be awesome. No, but yeah, so like when I was a kid, I listened to Sarah McLachlan and Michael Jackson, and then like Nirvana and Korn in the same day.
Yeah.
And so like live, like with War on Betty, it's like I'm going absolutely fucking nuts. But then my hips don't lie, like Shakira, and so I'm doing a whole lot of that.
That's a perfect way to put it. Perfect way to put it. Yeah, I wish I could put my finger on it more. I can't quite figure out. I just want to watch you more, and I want to hear you more, and I want to. You have a quality that I think makes people want to be in your presence.
Oh well, thank you. Appreciate.
Do you get that as well, Mason?
I'm just saying, like, what you're saying is like this is like literally like Cullen's like karaoke playlist, like Shakira and like Korn all in the same playlist. Like that's exactly what Cullen would sing at karaoke. Just saying.
That is true. That is true. In fact, I've done Whitney Houston and yeah, Linkin Park in the same night. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Legends. Yeah.
See,
Whitney
like,
Houston, I want to dance with somebody. Like,
yeah.
Yep.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then in the end,
Yeah.
Yes.
Get after it, you know?
you know.
So how did you really get into creating War on Betty? What's your musical career, musical journey up to that point?
Well, I'm not a spring chicken. So I started pursuing music later, like as a career. I was like 28 and started doing like acoustic singer-songwriter stuff. And then I was like, I always wanted to do heavy stuff.
Yeah.
I just never did it. I don't know, like lost in my ship. But I was like, hey, I'm getting older. Like I better start doing this. And so I started a band. At that time, it was called Warren Betty. And that was because...
Like the director? Or like the actor,
that?
whoever? Like the director, actor?
Yeah, I misread his name. I was like, oh, who's Warren Betty? And they're like, you're an idiot. But I was like, that's
exactly
a name.
that was the very first thing I brought up to Mason for the first time.
Yeah, and I was like,
I told him about
it kind of is, but not really. But yeah. But so yeah, I started that band. And then we changed our name, went on tour with Armor for Sleep. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, it's happening. This is awesome. And then we got off the road and the band broke up. And then, so I met Nate Navarro. He was filling in playing drums for Armor and on that tour. And him and I just started chit-chatting about, I was like, dude, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to revive this band. I couldn't find members. And he was like, dude, just like do your own thing. Like, just do your own thing. And like, kind of like, build it and the rest will come, Was that Field of Dreams or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I would send him some stuff and he was like, oh, would you mind if I like worked on it? Cause he's a mixer and producer.
Oh, nice.
I was like, sure. And then it was like, once he got his hands on it, then it was like the world of War on Betty, like became it. And I was like, holy shit. And then he was like, all right, man, let's fucking do something with this. And he's like, we got to do something with that War and Betty thing. He's like, if we change it, he's like, how, like War on Betty. And I was like, where do I sign? And yeah, so that's that, you know, that we started this about like 3 years ago, maybe even a little longer, but we took about like a year and a half, almost 2 years to like really work on all these songs and, you know, the image and, you know, really create music that we want to hear that's not being really done by everybody else. It's like, let's just smash all this stuff together that's heavy and fun. And yeah, so I mean, we have like what, 3 songs out right now. We have a bunch more and they all sound different. They're all still really heavy, but yeah, it's some wild ass shit.
I think what I love the most is that every tune has palate cleansing moments, right? If you listen to whole albums where it's all, you know, roughly the same tempo,
Sure,
going 100 miles a second, it can be good, right? But a lot of times there's just not enough palate cleansing in there to help you feel those big moments and to help you feel the chaos when you bring it on. And you guys do that so well. The dynamics are incredible.
Thank you.
I love how you'll go from like a jaunty little, almost like a danceable groove, and then all of a sudden you're breaking out into something that sounds like the Chariot, where it's heavy and chaotic and it's all over the place, and it shows a completely different mastery of what you want to do, and it keeps everyone on their toes, and it cleanses the palate, and then it allows for that next moment to hit so much harder. So are you the one that kind of comes up with, like, you know, like the different movements within each song? Like, are you coming up with like the vast majority of everything, or is Nate helping out with a lot of that, or is?
Yeah. It's usually built out of like I'll come up with like a big idea. It's usually like my instincts like start it, and I'll have like a chorus or a verse or things that are repeating, and then I'll just like I'll send it to Nate, and then he'll be like, let's add a part here, let's change this, he'll fix up the arrangement, and then he'll be like, hey, change the riff there, or like vocally he's like, we need to do something with the chorus here that's, you know, like, but like the song, we have a song called Black Sheep, ironically.
Yep. Ironically,
it's like I mostly do all the guitars and bass on like most of our songs. That's all Nate. Like, we changed, it used to be a different song, and he came up with like more of the lyrics and like the vocal delivery and all that stuff. So it was really cool, like, to see him just be like a drummer and like producer and mixer. And then he's like, oh, I gotta learn this guitar shit to like, you know, make songs. And then he like sent it to me, and I was like, fuck you, dude. Like, I've been doing this since I was in 5th grade. And now you just show up and yeah. But
just rips away at it.
Yeah, it's usually out of like my weird instincts, and then Nate's like, cool, let's break this open.
Yeah, dude, that's amazing.
So it always ticks me off when like you get those people where it's like, I've been working my ass off for this one thing, and you just like come in and you're so fucking good at this, and it drives me nuts. Like, what, it doesn't matter, like whether it's like music producing, doesn't matter, whatever it is. And you just get like that one person that's just so good at the one thing, then they haven't been even coming close to working for it the way you have. It just drives me nuts. But you know what? Some people are just naturally talented in that way.
Yeah. I've noticed, it's like I was saying earlier before we started, like I'm always like working on my scream and sustainability and different techniques and stuff for live and, you know, all that stuff. And I've noticed for some reason with drummers, they can just, a lot of them, they just like can sing really easily. Or like if people don't want to scream, like girls can metal scream amazingly. Like they'll just like mimic, like, oh, you listen to that stuff where it's like, ah, and they like spit out the craziest scream, and I'm like,
do it perfectly.
Fuck.
You know what I think that
like
is?
A real estate agent in Orange County, and I'm like, fuck you.
I think that's because they've been mimicking the vocal fry from
Oh, dude.
From Britney Spears all those years, right? I just can't get. You know what I'm talking about? Like, because that's like
I
the basis
unfortunately
of
know
like
exactly
of screaming,
what you're
right?
talking about.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
many of the women here talk like that. Like, I
Yeah.
say, like in a metal band. Whoa.
Or just
Why don't you
Kardashian.
give me a little sample of how you scream your metal band?
So all I gotta do is put a little bit of behind it, and
Yeah.
they've got it. They've got it.
So all you're
That
telling
is
me,
pretty wild.
the only exercise I need to become a great metal vocalist is I just watch enough Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and I'll be all right.
Yeah, or
talk
Desperate Housewives of Orange County.
talk like a valley girl, and you're there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. That's the secret. What? That's it.
That is the metal industry secret for unlocking your harsh vocals.
I love it.
Sorry, Chris Lipe. You're out of the job.
I do like that Chris Lipe guy. He's another bald
he's
dude
the best.
that's got it going on.
Yeah.
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 I learned how to safely scream like Chris Cornell from him. So I was happy.
Right on.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta
Yeah,
ask
I'll be
though. Okay, so you're a former wrestler guy.
Yeah.
You know, what is it like for you to get on stage? You're screaming. Do you wish you could take out some of those guys? Like what is it? What is it for you? Like what unlocks for you? Like is it like
Well,
one of those things where it's like
I got a question that goes with that.
oh,
I've
great.
noticed that a lot of times you're wearing a fur jacket.
Oh yeah.
Do you wear that on stage? Is it like bringing back like having to like run in the hot wrestling room with the sweats on?
Oh man. You know, the first response, I have not worn that on stage yet.
You gotta.
But yeah, I lost a lot of water weight shooting that bump music video. My God, dude. Yeah. Yeah. But so your question is
we know we watch those
want to
wrestlers
tackle people on stage because I
Yeah,
wrestle.
do you get feelings of wanting to cause violence a little bit?
Oh no, not at all.
Gotcha.
No, the thing that I love about performing live is that there's this like certain surrender that happens to me where I'm like, and this could all just completely can go wrong, like technical difficulties, like whatever, right?
Yeah.
And for it's like I have no choice but to submit to that whole reality. Like I don't have time to like get in my head and be like, well, maybe I could blah blah blah. Like where I do in regular life all the time, I'll stew. There's something about it, and it's like I am so free. That's what I love about performing live, and with War on Betty, because of the kind of music that we make, it's like it's so fun. So to add to that feeling to play this music live is like, yeah, man, that's what I want. Like all the time.
Is there ever like a like contradiction or like dichotomy that exists between how you want to perform live versus what the audience is experiencing? Partly because the audience might be experiencing a potential cop just singing songs. Specifically a 70s cop singing songs. Do they ever just like assume like, wow, the 70s
Dirty
cop
cop
from the 70s cop show just shows up and now we don't know whether or not we can actually mosh or are we going to get arrested? Does that ever
cuffs
happen?
on us? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's happened a few times.
See, I feel like it was a fair question.
Yeah. It's no, when people come to the show, they know, for the most part, they know what they're getting into. And I definitely have surprised people though, you know, like loading into venues and stuff, like getting there early, like, you know, get out of the vehicle and I'm like walking across the parking lot. You know, people are like, what's that? What is that?
They know you're in a band at least, right? I mean, Like, you can't be mistaken. You're not the kind of individual that
He could be
is going to be
undercover.
mistaken. You could be undercover, but if this is 1973, it might be different. But
Yeah.
yeah. I think there is something to be said that, there's a lot of bands that Mason and I will go see. And, you might be hanging out at a restaurant near the venue beforehand and you'd be like, oh, that guy looks like he could be in a band, but I don't know. Maybe not, right? Maybe he's just a fan, whatever. So you don't necessarily talk to him because you're not entirely sure if they're in a band or not, right? But I don't think there's any mistaking it, right? I mean, everyone's going to be like, that guy's in a band for sure. If you're within like 100 yards of a venue, it could be any venue, and they're going to say, that guy's in a band.
Yeah.
For sure.
Usually.
Yeah.
Usually.
I like that non-conspicuousness about you.
I'm sorry, you like the what?
The non-conspicuousness about you. It's everything's just like laid on the table, obvious. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I will say one thing I love about War on Betty from some of the, obviously you guys haven't released like a ton of music yet, but you're doing this like hardcore heavy music, and there are these moments of very, very early 2000s alternative rock music riffs.
Yes.
That you
Oh,
guys
sure.
do. That is it's so good. Like it like brings me back to like Audio Slave or something. And it's so good. And yet you're able to write them in a way that like actually feels supernatural to like hardcore music or heavy music. Where obviously like, you guys aren't, you're clearly not doing just like alternative rock. And there's something about that I find super creative and very unique. And I don't know if you have like anything to say about that, but like that's like a first impression that I got from the little music that you guys have out at this point.
Wow. Well, thank you. Yeah. I don't think we've really spent a lot of time on like, let's make this riff. I think we just like, you might be referring more so to like the song Chicken Bones.
Yes.
Where it was like, I just remember like Rage Against the Machine, the Born of a Broken Man, that song. I mean, they do it in so many other songs, but it's like, it's like clean guitar, and then it's like, here's the fucking chorus. You step on the distortion pedal, and it's go time. Like, that's something that I feel like got lost a bit over the past, like, really, like, I don't know, 12, 15 years.
100%.
I mean, I love, like, a lot of the music that's been happening, since, but I was like, oh, just that payoff of, like, an explosion. And don't do anything crazy. Like, let's let that beat drive and, like, send it home with, like, an in-your-face vocal that's not too, like, mathy or, like, just, like, yeah. So I think naturally those kind of riffs, like, come about. And, like, where I play, like, these riffs on the guitar, it's like, I'm not doing anything complicated. Like, really, I'm not. It just feels, like, very comfortable. I'm like, oh, could I play this on an acoustic guitar and would it like ring out and like would it feel heavy on an acoustic guitar like that? I don't know. That's kind of how
that makes total sense.
That stuff comes about. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. What should listeners expect for the upcoming War on Betty songs? This back catalog that you have ready to go. You said.
Well, man, I don't want to give too much away, but
give it all
nothing
away.
Repeats itself. Like,
Nice.
Each song is different.
Sure.
I know a lot of artists say this, but no, like, for real, each song is totally different. There's always, like, a theme to a song. Nate and I, we try to focus on, like, what's the identifiable thing about this song that makes it stand out, you know, from any other like metalcore or heavy song. Yeah, like we have a song that sounds like if Justin Timberlake wrote like a metal song, like Nine Inch Nails. Like, do we have a song? It's like that. Like, but there's also like some there's a breakdown in it that's like, I don't know, very bluesy, heavy, loose, like, but like a big open halftime and some screaming, you know, like,
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we have some stuff that's like a little industrial. We have things where there's like acoustic guitars in it, but it's still like, you know, a big loud band. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say for now on it.
All right, sweet.
Yeah.
Are you doing music videos for all of them?
We're trying to do as many as we can. Like that's our goal. Our goal is to have like a fucking rad music video with each song. Yeah. So it's like we're taking our time. You know, we're not just like my favorite bands because they wrote good music.
Yeah.
You know, not because they posted so frequently, you know. So it's like we're like, yeah, let's give them something to be excited about.
For sure.
That they can listen to it or watch. Because we have like there's people that are like I remember this woman was like, yo, I don't normally like this music, but I saw you and I want you to play at my wedding. She was like the most like normie person you could imagine.
Imagine
I was like, okay,
all of her
yeah,
normie family there.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I love that. Have you? I don't know if you're aware of this or not. Mason and I, we talk to bands all the time. We kind of see numbers and all that stuff, but we don't care about numbers per se when it comes to views on YouTube or on Spotify.
God, I hope not, because we don't have that many.
But like, it's not something that like we focus on. I don't think we've ever really had a conversation where we've talked about that. But for a band with only 3 songs out, the amount of popularity that you have on the YouTubes at the very least is basically what I would correlate to a band that's been around for 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, and have been, a pretty high quality band. The fact that you only have 3 songs out and you're already kind of hitting those numbers tells me that this is going to be a lot bigger than I think maybe you're expecting it to.
Well, thank you. Yeah, it's pretty. I have all the confidence in it, and so does Nate, and we just focus on what we can control, and so we can control taking our time and making the songs as exciting to listen to as we would want from another band,
Sure.
And taking the time to make sure that these music videos look really cool and fun and like as cheesy as it sounds, like it's got to be honest, like your instincts and like your personality, like it all has to come through, and seeing it's easy to get lost in numbers, right?
Right, exactly.
But like a big thing, social media is a knife. It can be a great tool and it can also be awful, right? But I embrace social media as a tool in a healthy way, and what I've noticed is I was like, I don't care about like the boosts, for advertising. They've been super beneficial for a ton of people, but for us, we're like, let's not do that. Like we really want to know what's real, so we know like who our people are. Like I'd much rather have like 30 people really, really like us than like 300,000 people that hate heavy music and they just saw an ad and skipped because they're trying to look at something for Sephora. And then we just wasted all that money, So I seeing the engagement, like the shares and the comments and the private messages we've been getting, man, we're nothing but grateful for it. It's pretty cool. And
Oh yeah.
yeah, like when you guys reached out, I was like, no shit. I found out about you guys. Well, it was like 2020. So it was the beginning it was the pandemic.
Oh really?
And yeah, and I'd been listening to you guys for that whole time, and I was like, they have like all the bands on there that I love, so I listen to you guys all the time.
Thanks, man.
You only listen
Yeah.
for the bands, not for Cullen, right?
Yes.
The bands and Mason. That's all.
Yeah. So no, it's been a really exciting, and what's the other word I'm looking for? Yeah, we're just super grateful, and we're having a blast.
Love it. Yeah. Do you have a tour coming up in November, I believe, with Undertaking?
No, we're not going on tour with them. We're just playing a show with them.
Just playing a show. Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Those guys are super excited to meet you. I was talking to Austin. He's a good friend of the show and of Mason
right
and
on,
I.
right on.
And I said, "Hey, War on Betty, you listened yet?" He's like, "I've listened. Don't know about them yet, though." I was like, "What does that mean?" He says, "I don't know. Hopefully they're cool hangs." And I said, "Well, with a mustache like that, how can they not be?" So they're excited to meet you. I know
He's
that.
gonna flash that badge and make sure that school hangs.
That's right. So make sure you tell them a big hi from Cullen and Mason once you see them in November.
Oh, definitely will. Definitely
Sick.
will.
Sick.
Yeah, dude, they are rad as hell.
Yeah,
Yeah, I really really enjoy his vocals. Like he gets some really good distortion, and then he gets his like real true voice, like his high pitched voice through, and it's like I love that.
Incredibly unique. Yeah.
Yeah, and their riffs are disgusting. So
amazing.
And they just seem like a good time.
They are.
Yeah.
Yeah. They bring it live too, which certainly adds to the total package that is the Undertaking. So,
yeah.
Yeah, they're good people, and there's a reason why they got voted into Furnace Fest for 1 year. Like, I mean, people like love them enough where they literally got voted in to play. Like, just because people love them so much, and rightfully so. They're a fun band. They're fun they're obviously they're good guys, and they just play an incredible set.
Yeah. I checked them out on YouTube, some of their live sets, and I was like, all right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's perfect pairing to have War on Betty with them, I think. So
I think so. I think it's going to be a wild ass time.
For sure.
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys can actually, like make a tour or something like that out of it.
That'd be great.
Yeah. Yeah. It'd be a blast. I would travel pretty long distances to go see that. So, all right. I think it's time for your top 5 most influential albums.
Phew.
Are you ready?
Dang.
You can start wherever you want.
All right. Well, let's go with, Chevelle.
Hell yeah.
Oh my gosh. What is it called? It's the one with the red. It was their breakout.
What is the name of it? Why is it not coming to my brain right
Chevelle.
now?
Wow. I don't think we've ever gotten a Chevelle, Cullen. I'll be honest.
We have not.
Damn.
What happens next or something?
Wonder what's next. That's it.
Wonder what's next?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
A Chevelle record.
Yeah.
Yeah, the heavy low tuning guitars. I mean, I had heard of like Korn before them.
Yeah.
And but just like his scream, like the way the mix of that album and the melodies and the dynamics, I was just like, holy shit.
Yeah.
That changed some stuff in me for sure.
I think that's easily got the Chevelle themselves have one of my all-time favorite guitar tones. I don't know what it is that they're doing, but that tone is instantly recognizable.
Oh yeah.
So crunchy and delicious. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's the way he holds the pick too.
Oh, I'm sure. I wouldn't doubt it.
Like, yeah. Shit. I mean, I'm so bad with album names.
That's okay.
But
Mason and I honestly are pretty bad at it as well. So.
Okay. I guess the Fiance, the Chariot, that
That's an album name that we're not bad at. I'll just be honest.
We are pretty good at
Yeah.
that one.
Or
Yeah.
we
Yeah, we know
nailed that
one
one.
well.
We got that one.
We're huge fans.
Oh yeah, they're them and Norma Jean are my favorite heavy bands. So that being said,
I did just listen to The Fiancé in its entirety last week.
how'd it feel?
It's one of those albums where literally what's funny is I think is it your third favorite Chariot album, Cullen? Or fourth?
Yeah. Fourth, actually, yeah.
And I remember like Cullen and I have this debate all the time. I think it might be my third at least. Probably my second maybe. And I remember thinking to myself, like, yeah, it's still probably my second or third, knowing that for Cullen, for sure, it's his fourth. And I remember thinking to myself as I'm listening to it, damn, Cullen is wrong. And I felt so vindicated by it. I loved it. I was just like, I think Cullen's wrong here. I just think it's so good. It's so good.
So why The Fiancé for you? Why is that one of those super influential records?
Okay, so I was like a weird kid. I mean, I'm a weird adult now, but I never went to shows growing up. I did like local. I'd go to like see like local shows, like friends' bands and stuff. But like in my mind, it just like wasn't it was such a luxury or like.
Dude,
I didn't
Mason and I were the
believe
same
you could
way.
go to a concert. It was so weird. So my friends listened to the Chariot, and they were like, "Yo, we're gonna go see this band. You should come with." And I was like, "All right." So I listened to it, and I was like, instantly like, it grabbed me. And then I saw them live. It was them, Norma Jean, A Life Once Lost, and then Handshake for Murder.
Holy
It was
buckets.
my first like real heavy show I went to.
Yeah, you were baptized right away.
It literally changed. It literally changed me. And yeah, when I saw the Chariot, I was like, okay, like this is music that I wanted to be in the Chariot so bad, so bad. Yeah.
Judging by our conversations with members of the Chariot, it sounds like it actually probably could have been a possibility.
Yeah, dude, the story with like Casey Wolf.
Yeah.
How they just like showed up on a college campus or something. Josh was like, "You play bass or something," or what? Like pretty much that. And he was
It's
like,
psychotic.
"All right."
It's psychotic. Yeah. I love that though. That's like the definition of like DIY
Oh yeah,
and just like trusting other people's instincts, you know?
totally.
That's amazing.
All right. So number 3 influential album.
I believe the name of the album was Middle of Nowhere, and it's Hanson.
Oh yeah.
Like the boy pop band?
Yes.
Bop, bop, bop.
Okay.
Yeah, I
You got it.
remember I was on a road trip with my family, and that was like one of my first albums I bought. It was like Hanson, and then Tragic Kingdom, no doubt.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's a killer record too.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you said Hanson because everyone on here wants to be cool and they wanna
Say something
like,
heavy.
Yeah, they want to say something heavy or something like super artsy, fartsy, and stuff like that. But like, if I'm being truly honest, my most influential album, because it was the first album I ever got, was Aaron's Party Come Get It by Aaron Carter.
Yeah, sure.
Like, that was my intro to music. So like, people should be more honest on here, I think. We should force that. We should force our guests from now on, Mason, to say what their first album they ever got was.
I agree. I mean,
No
question.
one's gonna look as cool if they have to say Aaron's Party Come Get It by Aaron Carter, you know?
mine was
Hanson.
Millennium by Backstreet Boys.
Hell yeah. I bet you,
Banger.
that's a lot. Great
Like,
album.
okay, here's the thing. All right, all growing up, everyone was like, "You like the Backstreet Boys?" Like, eh.
Yeah, they're fucking amazing.
Listen, I've been working in bars my whole adult life. Dude,
You've been bouncing bars
Backstreet
for
Boys
your whole
come
entire
on.
life.
Like cover bands will play the Backstreet Boys. All
Everyone
the
loses their
bros
shit.
that are
Yeah.
that are millennials and exes are like, You all I ever wanted. Like they're in it. Oh, that was insane.
Yeah.
But they're all in. They're
Yeah.
all in. I'm like,
Yeah,
you liked it all along.
they're overpowering all the girls.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's what I'm talking about.
yeah.
That's what
nothing makes you drop your badge more than Backstreet Boys, right?
Oh yes.
and his pants. Hey.
Let's see. What's another one?
I love
Michael
the
Jackson.
Hanson. Oh yeah. Which Michael Jackson record? I'm guessing Bad.
I mean, I love. Yeah, Bad. Which one was Thriller on?
Thriller.
Thriller, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man. That he. Yeah, when I was a little kid, I would dress up as him, and I'd
Hell
stand
yeah, you did.
on my
Did you have the-
fireplace mantle.
Did you have the glove?
Oh yeah, I had a glove. I had like a glittery glove too.
Hell yeah.
My friend's mom knew that I liked Michael Jackson, and so she gave it to me for a birthday present. But I would set a fan on and be playing his music, and I'd have a shirt that was open so it would blow like the music videos.
Yes. Did you have a fedora?
Was your friend's mom Stacy's mom?
Oh.
Why does she know this about you?
She does sound pretty hot. I'm not gonna lie.
I think she actually was kind of hot.
He thinks he knows. He knows.
Yeah. No, she was a good looking woman.
We've got words for those women.
Hey, don't dead name her here now. What's her at?
What's her name?
Yeah, what's her name?
I don't know her first name, but
Mrs. Carlisle.
dude, Drew Purcell. Sorry, dude. I had a crush on your mom.
Mrs.
When I was
Purcell.
in, like, elementary school.
Hell
I don't know
yeah.
if we'll
Shout
see
out
this,
to Mrs.
but it was
Purcell.
Mrs. Purcell. Thanks for the glove.
Hell yeah, Mrs.
Go, Miss
Purcell.
Marcel. I love
Yeah.
that.
There you go.
Love it. Okay, so a Michael Jackson record is basically what you're saying.
Yeah.
But specifically
Let's go
the
with like a
Thriller
Gracie.
one, right?
Thriller,
Yeah.
Bad. Let's see, what is that? 3, 4?
That's 4.
I think
Yeah.
that's 4.
So I need one more.
One more. Una más.
Shucks, dude.
Man, the way that you look when you put your hand on your chin, you look like you have already earned a PhD.
This is so tough. Like as far as influence, let's go Norma Jean.
Yeah.
Which
dog.
one? Which one?
Redeemer.
Oh,
Redeemer,
yes.
like really got me.
Good call. Yeah.
Good call. Good call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been right about the same time that Fiance came out, right?
Year before?
Redeemer came
before.
out.
Year before?
Yeah, probably the same year.
2006, and then Fiance came out 2007.
Yeah. That's
No shit. Okay.
So that
Yeah.
would have been that first show that you were talking about.
That's it. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Jeez.
Dude, what a formative
Oh, my
formative
goodness.
moment. Just imagine if you never went to that show.
Dude,
No
I'd be
War
a
on
real
Betty, I can
Orange
assure you
County.
that.
Yeah, who are you without that show?
That is so insane to think about. Yeah.
Probably
like even
still
if
have
nothing
hair.
continues on with War on Betty, just like what that music did for me and provided for me on so many levels. Holy shit. Like, yeah, the Chariot and Norma Jean got, you hear this all the time, man. It got me through some shit. And on a deep level, and it also brought me incredible joy. It still does. Still does. But
I love that.
man, that was a great hand. to
Without
hold.
those albums, I probably hate Cullen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and vice versa.
I'm glad you guys had that music then.
Yeah, for real. It's what brought us together.
I mean, thank God, or we would have hated each other. So,
Yeah. That's right.
I mean, I kind of still do, but
I do too. If I could jump through the screen right now and slit your throat, I might.
next time,
Next time we sleep together. All right. What would you like to plug? Do you have an album coming out, an EP? Are you looking at that down the road at some point?
No album yet. We're gonna just keep
tunes?
releasing some singles like every couple of months,
Hell yeah.
We have a song coming out on the 24th, so this Friday. Well, whenever this airs, whatever. It'll be out the 24th. And then we'll have a music video for it out on Halloween. That's what we're aiming for. So
Nice.
the song's called Slumber Party. And we're going to be playing a show with The Undertaking.
Hell yeah.
Program Skate Shop, Fullerton, November 9th. Come
Yes.
through. We will also be playing in Hollywood. What is it? November 21st at the Bar Sinister. And those are the immediate things. But there's definitely a lot more to come. So
I love the fact that there's shows still happening at skate places.
shops.
Like that's
cool.
That's pretty cool.
it's so rad. It's so rad.
Yeah. Those are two worlds that have always existed together, and they should always continue to exist together.
we can't let those exist as like museums. Like those have to like keep existing as like a real thing that's happening in real time. That can't be a thing that we talk about just like simply in a museum.
That's right. I agree.
Agreed.
No bygone eras here. All right, awesome. Anything else you'd like to plug?
Oh yeah. I mean, this isn't probably gonna happen until like January, but we're gonna do the lobster batch
What's that?
here in Orange County. Yeah, well, it's like they release like the city of Costa Mesa will release like a bunch of lobsters in like Home Depots and drugstores, and so you gotta go catch them, and you have to like dress them up, as Disney characters, and then set them back into the ocean, and then you call a relative you haven't seen in a while, and leave them a
that's the whole
voicemail.
point of it.
I love
Yeah.
this.
Okay,
This feels-
so there's two. It feels like it's like hinged on two things. So Disney character and relative. So for you, like what's your preferred Disney character that you're gonna dress up this lobster as, and what's who's the long lost relative you're gonna call for the first time in a while?
I'll probably dress up this lobster I find is
You can't
Ursula.
do Sebastian from Little
Oh no,
Mermaid. Right.
Ursula.
No, because he's a crab.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
feels
Can't do that.
feels a little too on the nose for that guy.
yeah.
Yeah, even though it's a completely different species, no big deal.
Yeah, kind of close though.
Too close. Okay.
It's a crustacean.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
you
crustacean.
can't do one of those. So what's the
I love this
like
idea, by the
Simba?
way.
Like, are you gonna dress it up as Simba? Like,
I was just
Nemo?
gonna do it as Ursula, but I mean, I don't know.
Ursula's
This whole
good.
time I could change it to Simba.
Ursula is
We'll see.
fantastic.
I don't
She's
know. I like to do things on the spot.
She's a queen. I like Ursula, She's a dog. I love like the community orientedness of this, It feels very unique. Every town has like what feels like the exact same thing going on. They're like, "Oh, come
Right.
for our Turkey Day 5K and let's have a dance down on the main street." But like this is actually happening. Is what you're saying.
Yeah, this really gets everyone out of their houses.
Yeah.
well,
can
and
imagine.
also contacting a relative that you haven't maybe spoken to in a while that you probably should, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who is that for you? I mean, it looks like you just got out of prison. So who's the person that you need to talk to?
Probably Gus.
Gus. all right,
Freem
Gus Buttons.
from Breaking Bad?
No, Gus he's an uncle of mine.
All right.
Wait. We probably shouldn't talk much more about Gus if he's an uncle.
Yeah, he won't like that.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
Well, yeah, we'll just keep it at that. Gus, you just need to talk to Gus. We got it.
I'm
We
gonna
got it.
talk
Like,
to Gus.
I'm not saying much more because I value my life enough to not talk more about Gus.
I think you should instead maybe reach out to Mrs. Purcell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
I
Mrs.
think
Purcell's got a number, by the way, I'm just saying, like, I can give you my
Yeah.
number.
you should be like, I have a diamond encrusted glove that I would like for you to be reunited with.
I mean, we're just saying, like, she's, into, into that kind of thing, I don't know. Like, I don't know where she's at right now,
It's healthy.
Yeah.
But you could make her a family member is what I'm saying.
I thought she saw that she liked the way I mowed her lawn, but I don't know. just
My God.
just an observation.
I cannot wait to see your pictures of Lobster Bash. It sounds like a fun time.
It really is.
Yeah. Have you done it before?
No, but this is the year I'm going to.
Nice.
I mean, you got to start somewhere, right?
Maybe this is like one of those like catalyst moments in your life, kind of like the Cherry at Norma Jean show.
Yeah.
And like your life is going to completely change because you participated in the Lobster Bash this year.
Man, I mean that would be. I don't know if it'll be at that scale, but hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah. The beautiful thing about life is we never know what next moment that's going to be. So it could be the Lobster Bash.
And the beautiful thing about Lobster Bash is it could very easily turn into lobster bisque.
That's right. And that is the ideal soup, if you ask me.
Yeah. I mean, we shouldn't because we're setting these lobsters free, but
right. But then you go get one of their captive.
Like they're easy. They're easy.
Then you just go get one of their captive friends down at the Costco, and now it's full circle.
Yeah,
it's the circle of life.
It's the circle of life.
It's way more humane.
You lose
to
a
just
lobster,
cut through their head rather than
Costco.
boil them. But just by the way, just so you know,
that's also a Disney reference. So I mean, you could really make that work. Circle of life. See,
yes.
it could work. It could work. Maybe it does need to be Simba. I love it.
By the way, if Warren and Betty ever needs a falsetto, we've got a guy for you. Just saying. We're really trying to make it happen. Just trying.
Yeah, I'm trying to get on somebody's record at some point. So if you're so inclined,
if you ever need a falsetto, you know who to talk to.
It's not a falsetto. It's my real voice. So,
dude, let's get you on a track.
Dude, we need to make it happen.
Yeah. For real. I'm down.
But I'm not even kidding. I'm not kidding
either. It'd be fun.
Let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen.
Love it.
All right, dude. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you, Keaton. Or Kenton. Sorry, not Keaton.
Oh, you're good. You're good. No, thank you guys so much again for having me. Again, I've been a fan of the show for the past 5 years now, and I'm thrilled I could be on. And I appreciate all the support.
Love it. Dude, thank you for making great music. Keep making it, and we'll be listening, and we'll be pushing it hard.
Hell yeah. Appreciate it, guys.